Hello guys, NautoAisDx here once again, and this is gonna be a response to, actually, believe it or not, Assassin's Creed on Moneymaker versus Assassin's Creed on Street Fighter 2 Turbo Edition fight. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you're a WWE fan and you like video games, then of course you heard of a channel called Up Up Down Down. It's basically hosted by Xavier Wood, but that's his ring name. On YouTube, on this show, he's called Assassin's Creed, which is, I think, one of his alias name, real name. Who knows? You know, this wrestler, they're like stars, they got multiple names. So it's the same deal. So in YouTube, he's called Assassin's Creed, and he runs a video game channel with his fellow WWE friends. Alright, so with that, there is a video, basically, excuse me, there's a video that basically is Miz versus Assassin's Creed, or each wrestler have like their nickname, and if you don't get why they need nickname, think of it as gamer tag, handler names, your online name. So that's basically it. So Miz is called Moneymaker, and of course Assassin's Creed is Assassin's Creed. So they played Street Fighter 2 Turbo Edition, and that's going to be a key thing there. And the question is, like, how did it start in the beginning? And the answer to that one is that there was a clip when Assassin's Creed was doing, like, he was on the red carpet for 2K16, and Moneymaker basically challenged him on Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition. There you go. Because the Miz basically challenged him on Championship Edition that he can beat him on Street Fighter. So, of course, Assassin's Creed accepted that, and that's what this video is. And, of course, for people who don't know, Assassin's Creed is a fighting game fan. He does know actually more in depth about the fighting game than your average gamer who likes fighting game. Basically, he does know about the technical stuff, the rule, the culture to some extent. Of course, Evo. He mentioned Evo. So he does know those. Because, again, he likes fighting game. I mean, he was in Cross Counter with Gutex and Mike Ross. So, there you go. So, with that backstory, and you notice I keep saying Turbo Edition, Championship Edition. So, the video basically was Moneymaker versus Assassin's Creed on Street Fighter 2 Turbo Edition. But Miz said he can beat Assassin's Creed on Championship Edition. So, why is it sort of a big deal? Well, the problem is Turbo Edition is not the same as Championship Edition to some extent. Yes, it is Street Fighter 2, but the game supposedly more balanced than Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition or the original Street Fighter 2 in attributes. But when it came for moveset, that's when it came a little bit airy, let's just say that, because one of the problems is that Turbo Edition is the reason why it's called Turbo. One, the game is faster than Championship Edition or Street Fighter 2. That's why it's called Turbo, because it's fast. Two, is that some of the moves, they added new moves that fortunately they're sort of broken. I.e., if you notice in the video, is E-Honda able to move forward while doing the 100 slap. That's a feature only in Turbo. And if I remember, in Super, they got rid of that. And even in Super Turbo, they actually got rid of that move. That he can do the 100 slap, but he can't move anymore. And that's what Miz was saying. It's like, oh, you won because you were spamming the 100 slap. So, this is a response to Assassin's Creed. Because, well, spoiler, Assassin's Creed won. Like, it was basically just a one-sided battle. It was a 2 out of 3, but 2 matches. And, of course, Assassin's Creed won. Miz looked like he didn't even have a chance. But then Miz said, well, you just won because you were doing that one move, the 100 slap. And again, the response here is, I can agree with the Miz, or the Moneymaker. I'm sorry, Assassin's Creed. That's kind of scrubbish. I'm sorry. I mean, yes, it is winning the game because there was a judge there, or they're supposedly judge, or the commissioner, and if you don't know who it is, it's actually Luke Harper. And if you don't know who that guy is, he's part of the Wyatt family. And yet, if you see the video, you see the Wyatt family. To some, well, you see Luke. You don't see Luke Harper, but you see Bray Wyatt, and you see Braun Strowman, and of course, also you see Bo Dallas. Which, if you don't know, Bray Wyatt and Bo Dallas are actually brothers in real life. And like I said, you don't see Luke Harper, but you hear his voice, and you see the hand he was raising Assassin's Creed. He's actually apparently he's acting as the commissioner or the judge. And I have to agree with what Luke Harper said. He basically said it. It's within the game. Can't blame the player. Blame the game. That's the same goes with Street Fighter 2 Cross Tekken or Street Fighter Cross Tekken. We can't hate the player if the player is using auto gems, auto block gem. Hey, that's up for grabs. It's winning the game. The difference is when they did the saltiness about the turbo button, that wasn't in the game. That was an outside source. Macro is an inside source. It's a part of the game, so that's allowed. The rule of thumb is whether you should do it or not, if it's within the game, well, it's in the game. It's not really sort of cheating. To some extent, is the Miz right? Is it cheating doing a 100 slap? The answer to that one is no, it's not cheating. But at the same time, it is a scrubbish move. And the reason why I say that, and even Maximilian probably going to agree with this, because, I mean, when playing Street Fighter 4, when Maximilian plays Street Fighter 4 online, he does see a lot of people, you want to play, what they'll do is 100 slap, 100 slap. And in vanilla Street Fighter 4, that takes a lot of massive damage. If there's a flaw to that 100 slap, definitely there's a flaw to it. One, besides Street Fighter 2 Turbo, or Street Fighter 2 Turbo, but Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 4, any fighting game, Alpha, you name it, the weakest way the 100 slap is, it's a forward attack. So what does that mean? That one, whether you block high or low, it'll be blockable no matter what. It's not like if you block high, if you do a sweep, you fall down, or you do an overhead and you block low, you get hit. No, it's a forward attack. If you block high or low, it will always block. Downside is, even with chip damage, it does take a lot of damage. But again, you think about it, it's only forward attack. So how do you do it? Well, one, if you have a character with fireball, with projectile, hey, there you go. Because the recovery rate for 100 slap is really slow. Second, overhead attack. You got to be close enough to do an overhead attack. Probably a fierce kick, medium kick, or medium air kick, air fierce kick. It should stop. And then the question is, well, what about Blanca's electricity? Well, that's supposed to work, but either one or two things happening. It's one, Miz did something wrong, or it just went through. I don't know, but I'm thinking that Miz did something wrong there. That's why it didn't work. Because normally, when Blanca's on in his electric mode or status, and Honda trying to hit him with a 100 slap, Honda's supposed to get electrified. But again, there's something wrong there. So he said, well, maybe Moneymaker is not really that good, or he made some mistake. True, because Moneymaker did say, he admitted that he made some mistake. He made some critical error. That's true. So, even such a scrubbish move, a win's a win, because Miz did make a lot of mistakes. I can kind of see it. Yeah. But again, winning with a 100 slap is kind of weak. And again, in Turbo, the problem is you can move while doing the 100 slap. And I'm not really sure about Championship Edition. I know in the original one you can't, and in Street Fighter 4 you can't. And yeah, so again, yeah, I mean, it's a win and a win. So I gotta give Assassin's Creed that he did win. That's a win. It's winning the game, so you can't really say anything about it. But was that really like a truly win, a truly victory? And my answer to that one is no. It's kind of like a scrubbish win. I'm sorry. New Day, they're funny, but Assassin's Creed there with E Honda, kind of weak. I'm sorry. That's always a scrub move. Because he can move forward and the thing does take massive damage. Yeah, Miz could probably just block in and overhead. He made some mistake, but at the same time, All he did was 100 slap, 100 slap, 100 slap. I mean, granted, in the beginning, the first battle they did, I believe it or not, Austin Creed did actually a 3-hit combo. And I saw it. I keep watching that part. He did actually a combo. So he wasn't just doing 100 slap. Towards like the end, like the second battle, and yeah, but again, it's also Miz made some a lot of mistakes. But he actually did some combo, and the combo was air fierce punch, low, medium punch, and then 100 slap. And believe it or not, whether you agree or not, that is a combo, believe it or not. I mean, even Nintendo Power basically said it, that is a combo. Air fierce attack, medium punch, low medium punch, and 100 slap. That's a combo. That's what Assassin's Creed did there. So, again, like I said, it's a win, it's a win. So I do have to acknowledge that Assassin's Creed did win that one. Kind of scrubbish at the same time, so I don't think it's a true victory. It was like, it's just like I guess a win's a win. I mean, the rule never said that you have to win. You know, you don't have to win like whatever. You can win the way you want it, but doesn't you feel good to win like that one, or do you feel good to win like that? I don't know. Who knows? But again, win's a win. But like I said, it's a win a win. But Mears was also right, or Moneymaker was also right. So there you go. That's my response to Assassin's Creed on Street Fighter 2 Turbo Edition. I mean, it was an entertaining match. It was an entertaining video there. Gotta watch it. I'll put the link in the description box. Thanks for listening.